Hi everyone, my name is Erica De La Torre Ortega and this is my Microteach number 3 video. For this video, I'm going to be doing kind of like discussing and showing you guys a PowerPoint slide of everything I put together based on my findings and what the professor asked us to talk about and explain in our video. So I'm just going to go ahead and move the camera, and here we are. So again, this is my Microteach video number 3. So the first thing that I wanted to go over were the modifications I made to my lesson plan. So some of the modifications I made to my lesson plan submission were the lesson plan objective, which had to be clear and measurable, the assessment of the lesson plan, which had to be linked to the objective, the home learning activity, and the differentiated instruction strategies for a student with dyslexia and a student with ADHD. Usually in my classroom, the objectives are very simple. For example, it would be the student will be able to learn about butterflies, whereas here it had to be clear and it had to be measurable and it had to be linked to the assessment. Now when it comes to the different strategies for a student with dyslexia and ADHD, I really had to do some research on this because in a classroom setting, if you have these students, they already have their 504 plan, which means they have the different strategies already given to you. Whereas here for this lesson plan, I had to do some research. So effective assessment strategies for diverse learners. From my teaching experience, I would have to say the following accommodations are always most effective with diverse learners. Small group testing, breaking assignments up into smaller pieces, repeating the directions whenever the students ask, reading aloud instructions, providing breaks for the students when they need it, and proximity control. When it comes to data and accountability, to monitor student progress over the school year, some things I do in my classroom are, and in most public school classrooms and charter school classrooms here in Miami, Florida, are the iReady diagnostics. Now these are taken in September, December, and May. This will track student data at the beginning, middle, and end of school year, and it will show how much they learned. iReady can also be used when making differentiated instruction groups, so you're able to take those students at each point in the year and see where they are and put them into learning groups. Beginning and end of year assessments, so teachers can use these assessments to see where students are and where they end. In my kindergarten class, for example, we assess letters, numbers, shapes, and colors at the beginning and the end of the school year to see how much they have learned. Standardized testing. So what is standardized testing? A standardized test is any examination that's administered and scored in a predetermined standard manner. Florida standardized testing, so in the grades kindergarten through 2nd grade, students take the SAT in reading and in math. In grades 3rd through 10th, FSA is taken in reading, and grades 3rd through 8th, FSA is taken in math. This is the first time in many years that Florida will not have standardized testing due to COVID-19. So due to this, we will be able to see if it is necessary to put so much pressure on testing and so much pressure on the students, the teachers, etc. Technology and parent access. Using technology in the classroom is very important in today's day and age. Teachers can integrate technology with smartboards, iPads, computers, and laptops. So if you do not have these things in your school, you can go ahead and receive these resources through funding programs such as Donors Choose. I actually received 6 iPads from this program, which is really great. I'm able to use it in the classroom, and the students can do their iReady, their Spelling City, and any other fun applications, learning applications that I'm able to find. So teachers can incorporate different apps and websites for students to use technology. Now, when it comes to parent access and parent communications, parents can communicate with teachers through several applications such as Remind 101 and Class Dojo. I mostly prefer Class Dojo because it's just a quick messaging app. I'm able to post pictures, PDFs, videos, and I can also monitor student behavior progress, and those behavior progresses go to the parents daily. Now, parents can view student grades through the Miami-Dade County Public School portals. they are able to access their the grade book with the student ID and the parent PIN number that is given to them at the beginning of the school year. Grading systems, marking, and reporting. So in Miami-Dade County Public Schools, we use an electronic gradebook to keep a record of student grades. This is usually called a teacher portal. This averages students' grades through the semesters and calculates their final grades for report cards. When marking a paper, teachers can write the letter grade, the point number, so if it was 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0 points, they can do a check mark or a fat smiley face or star. What I like to do is I usually put the actual letter grade. So in kindergarten, it is G, E, G, S, M, U. I do a check mark for classwork, and I usually put a smiley face if they get everything right. Now again, this is truly up to teacher preference and what they feel most comfortable using. So I want to say thank you for watching my Microteach video number 3. I hope that you were able to learn a lot and get some feedback from a 10-year teacher, and I hope that you have a great rest of the semester. Thanks, guys.